Hi everybody, long time no see. So I wanted to just talk to you guys about everything that's happened since the time that I made my last video. And I guess the first thing that I have to say is that I ended up failing. Um, I went all the way through, I think it was my 16th or 17th day of the Daniel fast, and then I ended up succumbing to cravings and had a cheese pizza. And then after that, I was like just saying, oh, I'm just gonna have this and then I will keep going. And well, that didn't really happen. I had the pizza, and then the next night I went out to dinner. I went on a date. Um, so I don't know. I can't really say exactly what happened, but you can't, if you really want to go through with the Daniel fast, no exceptions. You have to go all the way through. And that's really the point. And what I was talking about for so many videos was that the point was to deny yourself all the way through. And I did. I know people will sometimes say that the Daniel fast, they start it for 7 days or they do it 14 days, or what I wanted to do was 21. And so I passed the 14 mark, but what I had told myself was I was going to do 21 days, and I didn't do that. And so to me, that, that was a failure on my part for me and, to God. And do I think I'm a bad person? No, I'm human, and I know God understands. He's a loving, loving Father, and I want to try again. The other thing that's just been kind of bothering me about it is that I also have been wanting to just get in shape, and I keep thinking that if I do this Daniel fast, that I'm really doing it because I want to lose weight, and that is not what it's about. And so I'm kind of just struggling back and forth with when am I going to start this, because I'm also kind of in preparation for wanting to start training and wanting to be in the gym, and to working on going to some sort of figure competition eventually, because that's always been a goal of mine. And I know a couple times it's crossed my mind, I've thought, well, I lost so much weight on the Daniel fast. I lost all that extra bloat, and I was able to fit into jeans that I hadn't fit into until from high school, which it was an unhealthy amount of time that I lost that amount of weight. I think I lost 17 pounds in 16 days. And, but I was eating. I told y'all I was eating all the time. I was getting protein. I was never starving or hungry like that. I was always making sure I had food. So that's really why I haven't picked it back up, is because I want to just wrestle with that, because I don't want to do it for the wrong reasons. And I all know also, on the outside of being done with the Daniel fast, I had told myself that I had wanted to incorporate some of the things that I had learned in that kind of lifestyle, in the sense of denying yourself things that you want to eat, and also just the health that it brings you internally, spiritually of course, but internally, you're healthier because you're not eating those extra sugars, you're not eating those extra fats, you're not sitting there and having, a thing of Ben & Jerry's ice cream or a cheese pizza or soda and all those things. It made me feel good to have that kind of self-control for the time that I did, and it made me feel healthier. I mean, I looked in the mirror and I liked my body for the first time in a long time. And so that's, there's these two pieces. It's you're trying to achieve something spiritually, but then there's this other side of fasting that you get desired looks that you've wanted for yourself. And so then in that sense, it becomes not as meaningful. And so I would advise anyone, because there was a few girls that came and messaged me and were like, oh, you lost so much weight, I want to lose weight like that, I want to do what you did. And I try to say, it's not about losing the weight, you can do. And I guess the other thing that I was recording for y'all was my No Makeup November. And so I kind of did that for the most part all the way through November. And then near the end of November, I ended up using some makeup, but just not like what I used to wear. And y'all can still see, like, I have makeup on right now, but I don't have very much. Like, I just have, like, mascara. I don't have any eyeliner. I have a little bit of foundation because I have a lot of, like, acne. But, so yeah. But with that, I found myself, like, each day starting to put a little bit more on. Like at first, when I first stopped the no makeup, I started putting on BB cream, which for those of you who don't know, it's like a primer, like a moisturizer, and it has a little bit of tint in it. You're supposed to put that on your face before you put your foundation on and anything else that you do put on your face. It's just supposed to get your face kind of ready and have like a neutral shade. So I was just kind of using that like on little spots like under my eyes and stuff like that. And anyways, so then I started adding my actual thicker foundation, my liquid foundation on top of that. And then from there, I started putting powder, and then I started putting my bronzer, which I put to like highlight my cheekbones, which I don't have on any of that right now, but I would. And then I would put my blush, and then I would put my highlight, and then I would put my thick eyeliner and my eyebrows and all this stuff. And I was just feeling disappointed. It's like, I don't like wearing makeup anymore. I want to be happy with my face. And so really, like, all together, I want to start doing the Daniel fast again while also working out for that aspect. That's going to be my workout. Then I want to do the Daniel fast for my spiritual relationship. And then I want to stop wearing my makeup for myself, for my physical, like, feeling about, like, how attractive I am as a woman and not be relying on makeup. I like had done this for a month, and then here I am doing it all over again. But don't get me wrong, like, I learned so much from everything that happened, from everything that I did. I learned that beauty, like, I knew this before, but I didn't really know it. Beauty comes from the inside. If you have Christ within you, it shines out everywhere. You glow. You literally are glowing. People see you and they see Christ radiating off of you. You don't need makeup for that. Your makeup's gonna hide it. Just let the face that God made for you, like, pour out his love. Let people see that in your eyes and your smile. Let them see that, because that's what really, really matters, is showing that the inner beauty that only Christ can give you. And that's really, like, in No Makeup November, like, boys, like, girls, boys will pay attention to you whether you wear makeup or not. If you have a beautiful heart, they will see that. And those are the kind of guys that you want anyways. You don't want the guys that are looking at you and think, oh, she's hot, oh, she's pretty, look at all that makeup, look at her clothes, look at this. Do not feel that you should wear makeup for anyone else but yourself. If it makes you feel good, then wear the makeup. But if it doesn't, if you're doing it for attention or to just feel better about yourself, you don't need that. You need Christ. That's all you need. That's all you need. And people will see that you have that, and it won't even occur to them if you have a little pimple, because Jesus is shining off of you. And so who cares? Who cares about anything else? And then from the Daniel fast, I told you, I just learned about self-control. I learned about that it's hard. It's hard to deny yourself. And the things that have, spun off of that in my personal life have been me taking steps to eliminate more sins from my life. Because we all sin. And I know I am far from perfect. I have so many sins. There's so many. But I still have learned, I sit there and I'm like, well, how can I get rid of this sin? How can I get rid of that? That's something that's been plaguing me for, 3, 4, 5 years. Well, do just like you did when you started the Daniel fast. You just take it one day at a time and deny it. Deny it and say, nope, not doing that. Not doing it anymore. And if there are small things you can do, like for me, I had, on my phone, I had some apps, that had maybe not like totally appropriate material, like nothing like bad, but just like I had like the chive, and that has funny stuff, and that's really what I liked it for, was funny stuff, and it also had like beautiful photography, but then it has like other things that aren't doing anything for me spiritually. They aren't lifting me up. They aren't making me a better person. I had, what else did I have? I don't know. I just had other like little miscellaneous apps that were just wasting my time, like wasting my time on my phone, and I could be utilizing that in so many other better ways, and not also like having that kind of impurity like in my mind. If I can eliminate it, then I want to, because it just makes me feel like I'm walking more, and I'm walking in a better light. And I sit there and I'm like, well, God, my relationship with you isn't super close right now, and I'm working on it. I really am. I want to be close with him. I've told y'all a million times, like, I want to pursue him. I want him and need him and love him more. I want to love him the way he wants me to love him. And so I just, I try and tell myself, I'm taking these steps. Even if I don't feel close to Christ, I know he sees me doing these things. And even if I'm not necessarily all in the mindset that I'm eliminating these things for Christ, I'm still making that sacrifice. I'm cutting those things out, and I'm trying, and I know he sees that. And that's important. That's important. And I just want to let all of you guys know that anyone can do this. Anyone can do these fasts. Anyone can do the no makeup. Anyone can eliminate things from their life that don't hold living water. They don't make you happy, truly happy. Everyone has that strength inside of them. You can do it. I can do it. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to keep walking forward, and I'm going to keep moving forward with my life, and I'm going to keep trying to be more like Jesus. And there's so many ways that we can try and do those things, and in the end, it's all about what's pleasing to him. And it's also important to feel good about yourself. I have learned that it is so important to love yourself, and that is something huge that I don't know how to do yet, but I need to learn, and I'm going to try in every way to learn to love myself. So I love you guys, and I'll probably be making more videos. So I hope everyone's having a great day. Everyone had a beautiful Christmas and a happy New Year, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.